Hello, welcome, Speed Gaming fans. Welcome to this HMG tournament between This Is Not Yoho and Tap. We are currently in the losers bracket of the tournament right now. Doomtap winning yesterday, in fact, and getting through to the next round. And This Is Not Yoho coming down from the winners bracket. So this is their first game. Racing each other. So it should be an interesting match because, I mean, they've both got a lot to play for, even though they've still got a second chance if either of them lose. You generally don't want to lose. Hopefully we should get started here in a second. And there we go. Okay, both starting off at Sanctuary. Interesting. I mean, there's many ways to start a HMG seed. Both decided to go Sanctuary, so we'll see what they decide to do. A lot of people decide not to go to Kakariko early. We'll see if they decide to climb the mountain. So for anyone who doesn't know, this is a HMG match, which means head major glitches, which as we pick up the shovel. Basically means we're going to do a lot of overworld glitching. We're going to be jumping around and doing a few teleports and hopping over ledges in the overworld. But the hybrid part comes into play that we will also... There's certain glitches and clips that we can do in dungeons as well. So I'm sure they'll be making use of that a little bit later once we start thinking about dungeons. So Yoho's deciding to check what Aga 1 is and might go up the mountain from here. Doomtap checking out Lost Woods and saving and quitting might decide to go back to Link's house now and do a few other things. No, actually decided to go to Sank, so this might be the Aga 1 mountain play right here. So we'll see what Yoho does if they decide... Oh, they are picking up the... No, they're not. They almost picked up the bug net. So Doomtap not even checking out Aga 1, just going straight up the mountain from here. As we can see, we're just doing a couple of... well, a screen wrap, hopping off some invisible ledges. And we are in the Old Man Rescue Cave. Yoho deciding, you know what? CAC is dense with items. Let's just not go to CAC. Let's go up the mountain instead. So Yoho being a little bit more thorough than Doomtap, but it's only an Aga 1 check, which I don't believe was anything so far. Nice RNG to get the flippers off the old man. Okay. So logically, we still do need a lamp to rescue that old man. As we get a green pendant at Eastern, green pendant at Desert, and a 5-6 at Hera. So means we're seeing a lot of Dark World dungeons today. A lot of Dark World crystals. As this is a pretty typical start, so we're going to grab some early bombs. Usually, this might indicate the CAC play. As Yoho also picks up their flippers. Gets a little less lucky with the RNG with dead rocks and cabbages, but not too big of a deal. Deciding to actually go to Hera. So we'll see. How, well, at the moment, Yoho can't do any Hera because we've got nothing to hit the switches. So because we hopped off the mountain as well, that also sets up a... what's this room called? Houlihan room. When we just drop down the hole. So no big setup because of the mountain jump. And then Yoho has decided to go to Graveyard Ledge as well. Pick up those bombs. So kind of going hand in hand right now. I'm being a little careful there not to get the hit by a bomb. And that's a Quake in Link's house. Not going to help us right now. And nothing on the island there. So for medallions, or with medallions, we are... If we do need to go into Misery Mire, we are going to need a medallion. However, we might just need medallion for Total Rock, logically. We might never need to actually get the medallion. Again, the blue mail there off the hobo. So we might see a swim clip here from Doomtap. Take us over to Ice Rod Cave, like an early Ice Rod Cave. Let's see. Yeah, looks like we are setting up the swim clip here. And to be honest, it looks like Yoho might be doing the same thing as well, so... And there we go. Oh, that blue guard being a bully. Okay, this time the blue guard ignoring Yoho. Oh, and the second medallion, we've now got the Bombos. As Yoho now picks up their blue mail. Be happy to see that because he's been getting a little bullied so far this seed. As this, actually, we got Zora money very, very early. So yeah, this is an early... We're getting all the water checks done. We do have flippers out of logic, but I mean, all these checks are in logic, regardless of flippers. All the water checks. So minor glitches, such as fake flippering, are in logic. And we just get bombs and a sword. Be happy to see that as Yoho picks up his bombos. Yeah, Yoho not taking any chances. I'm just gonna swim his way over. Looked like just a piece of heart there on the Zora ledge, so we're not gonna worry about that. Oh, did Yoho not check the island? Okay, that's not too big of a deal. And a piece of heart. So where are we gonna head? So far, hand in hand, both runners. The only difference between them is Doomtap has checked Aga 1. I mean, that sword, they'll be happy to see that really early sword. It just makes some of the glitches a lot easier. Especially when you're going to have to use spin speed to hop over ledges. But these two are professionals. I mean, they've got other ways around it. Okay, the most important key of the game, the Hera Small Key, is available to us. Did unfortunately get locked in there, but not a big deal. Just throws a few bombs. And the big key. Oh, wow. Okay, so all the Hera is available to us, so we're just going to go clear it now. And Yoho looks like he's doing exactly the same. Oh, takes a fall there. That's a little unfortunate. So we might be going to see some 3-heart fighter sword mold-on fights. So this is going to be pretty interesting for both players. The question's going to come whether this second item is going to be in Hera Basement. Because then we're going to have to start making some decisions. Not really, but... we'd rather just get the 2 items here and leave the compass in Hera Basement. So just arrows so far, so 50-50. So here we go. I mean, we do have the blue mouse, so we can take a couple of extra hits. I don't think we're too much worried about the damage. It's the RNG. So far, Moldor's playing really nice for Doomtap, but I might have just cursed it. Wow, that was a very, very good Moldorm 1 fight. Oh, and we get the compass, so there is an item down in Hera Basement. But yeah, very good, very fast. And Yoho also having a very good fight so far, using some dashes Very, very good. It's almost like they've played the game before. So both runners, very good fights. Looks like a piece of heart there in Spectacle Rock. Not too worried about that. And probably just going to clip over here to Paradox. So we're going to buffer our way in here, do a downwards teleport, and then kind of wiggle our way up the mountain. And there's our signpost of past winners. Anyone wants to have the historic text of who's won these glitch tournaments, that's where you find it, on that land bridge. So not finding too much early, just a whole bunch of medallions. Gonna do a quick hop over a couple of ledges here. Nice to get into Paradox. So let's see if we can get anything out of these 7 checks here. Oh, okay. Okay, game. Found ourselves a book. Some nice bomb strats there from Doomtap. Bombs and bombs. And a red boomerang. Not really what we were hoping for. So it looks like Doomtap is going to the front of Hyrule Castle right now. Something you might put off until quite a bit later. So something ends up being here that's useful. Yoho might not be seeing this for a little while. However, it does seem like they both have similar mindsets at the moment, so it wouldn't surprise me if Yoho comes here as their next play. Oh, trying to hover. I'm not sure what Yoho's got on his mind right now. Oh, actually, Yoho hasn't gone to Zora. They picked up their sword and left. I'm guessing wanted to route it in at the end, but just given up, just not bothered. And to be honest, doesn't need to go there. Oh, Yoho died at Zora. Okay, that would be why, yeah. That would make sense. Oh, deciding to go the long way round. Okay. It is a little bit costly. So Yoho's still on 1 heart. Still does need to be a little careful. Might even decide to pick up that heart container because they have been really bullied. The RNG's really been against him so far this seed. Nope. We're just gonna leave. So let's see where they decide to go. Okay, we're going to get the opposite ends of the map here. Yoho going into Swamp. Or the dams, I should say. Doomtap heading over to Mini Moldorms and might rat over to Agena. Yoho probably choosing to skip Agena at this point. And after finishing Mini Moldorms, we'll probably just go. Of course, with that book, Doomtap can now go into Desert and check that out. Not that we particularly need book to get into Desert. And nothing. Absolutely nothing there in Mini Moldorms. Oh, and again, Yoho's getting bullied. Does finally get a heart container or a couple. So let's see where Yoho decides to go now. Of course, like I said, we don't particularly need book to get into Desert. Looks like Doomtap might be going there anyway. But this might be the CAC play from Yoho. Oh, Doomtap citrusing up to Bombo's tablet. I think that actually worked out a little faster than him. For him, I should say. Both checking that green rupee exactly the same time. As now they're going to switch places and do each other's checks. As Doomtap goes to check the shovel, and Yoho gets to check the Bombo, so we had a divergence. Instantly synced back up again. We're going to get the sync of Agena's cave as well. And then they're probably both going to head into Desert, I would assume. Or maybe they just save and quit and go to CAC now. Because I think between CAC and Palace of Darkness, I don't think we have too much left. So Yoho is now deciding to clean up a little bit of Hyrule Castle. We know there's nothing there. Oh, we find a fire rod up there on Desert Ledge. Unlucky couldn't get the little bomb clip there. Just deciding, you know what? Don't want to waste too much time on that. We're just going through the front door. It's boring, I know, but got races to win. So this was a pendant. So if we can just pull out both items here, like we can check out Kakariko and then never have to worry about Desert again. So I know some people do like to skip Desert early. I don't believe Yoho has checked Desert Ledge. So he does not know about that fire rod just yet. And Doomtap finding the Ether Medallion. So we are good for medallions. We are not too worried about what Maya is right now. And welcome SpeedGaming 2. We have a race here in the Hybrid Major Glitches tournament between thisisnotyoho, Doomtap. So far, they've both basically been following each other's footsteps. Yoho got a little bit bullied earlier, so is a little bit behind. Doomtap has already checked out Hyrule Castle. But still early days. We're not too far in this seed. We've still got a lot to play for. So it looks like Yoho's setting up a Death Warp here and we'll be going to Dark Cross. It is in logic, we know, with that Fire Rod. So Doomtap didn't go there, so... Oh, yeah, you'd have to jump over that wall. And then deciding, you know what? I think he found both items in Desert? So Doomtap actually making a trip to pod here. I like it. I can respect this play. So here's where the hybrid part of the glitch comes into it. So we can just kind of manipulate our sprite and kind of just hop through that ledge into pod. Perfectly normal. And Yoho just finding 300 rupees there in Dark Cross. So just even more money this seed. Hey, Yoho heading over to Saha, which we haven't actually seen yet. So I think Yoho's just kind of counting his losses here. These are all like checks that you can do quite early into the seed. Doomtap trying to get the hover here. It's a tough one to hover. Oh, that was really close. Oh, as we find the bow there in Kakariko. And a hook shot, so this is where all the items were. Okay, the seed's starting to open up to us a little bit here. As we get the hover. First try. So, I mean, that bow does give us an Eastern Palace option for that green pendant. Oh, and there's the moon pearl as well. Just everything. Cac is loaded. And another bow, because we didn't have enough bows. If you missed the first one, you've got the second one there in Cac as well. Absolutely loaded. So that's going to be playing on their mind a little bit. And the glove! Oh my god. What is this Kakariko? And a powder. Let's keep it going. How many more items can we pull out of Cac? So we're going to check Sick Kid here without a bottle. No, we do have a bottle. I don't know where we picked up a bottle. So we'll see if Yoho decides to go do Magic Bat here. I believe this is not in Logic anymore. with the new HMG logic. Gets one attempt at it because we got the flippers, but does manage to get it done. I might be wrong a bit about this magic back clip. I don't know if someone else wants to... It is out of logic, yes. So it was taken out of the logic, yep. Thank you for confirming that. So we're, for Doomtap, found absolutely nothing here in pod so far. And we got a second sword, wait. That's gonna be feeling... I don't know how familiar they are with each other's plays. But... And the second glove. Wow. This Kakariko was absolutely insane. Two bows, two gloves, a hook shot, a bottle, what else? Powder, a sword, moon pearl, and we've got our fire rod now. Decided not to go into desert here, so if Maya is ether locked, this might take Yoho a little while to get there. Doomtap doing the swim clip over here to the back of Escape. Yoho trying to do this is the... Oh, I think that was supposed to be to Eastern. I would have thought it was going to Misery Maya. So Cape there in the back of Escape. Doomtap heading off to Dark Cross. We'll get there 300 rupees. Yoho remembering, actually, I can get into Dark World without a hammer. So is jumping down here, and we'll do this nifty little bomb clip here. Let's see if he gives us a map check as well. Nicely done. And there we go. Pendant Maya. So we don't even need Maya. And the other 5/6 is Swamp. And we've got our small key to Hera. Although we are still missing a second item. So... It looks like we might not be needing to go to Maya at all this seed, but we'll find out. Gets our lamp there in Hype Cave. And a Tempered Sword. So we are pretty loaded up now, as Doomtap is now heading into Kakariko, gonna get there millions of items. So actually at this point, I believe we're like 3 items away from Go Mode. Samaria, Ice Rod, and a Hammer. We are going to check out the Maya as well. Don't know if, even if Yoho does have the medallion, I don't know if you'd want to check it at this point. I think that was an ether. As Doomtap continues through Kakariko and picks up absolutely tons of items with all the options that you could possibly want. So Doomtap not bothering to... Oh my god, there's the hammer on dig game. This is one insane seed. No, Yoho has not gone into desert, so doesn't know about the ether in there. Did pick up their fire rod, but then tried to clip, I want to say, over to Eastern or Misery Mire. Doomtap, unfortunately, missing that little glitch there. So in desert is an ether and I believe a heart container. So ether is needed for Misery Mire, but Mire is a pendant. So Yoho will not have that option to go into Misery Mire for probably quite a long time. So this is a check here we didn't get from Yoho. And there was just nothing there anyway. So let's see where Doomtap's heading. So yeah, this is the Mire play. The vanilla 300 there in Sea House. I think we've picked up most of them in this game already. Ice Rod, well, technically, if they can hover over to Trinex, then yeah. But I don't know if you really want to do that, especially without Mirror as well. So technically, Samaria as well. And yes, it is an ether, and Doomtap is going straight into Misery Mire. Okay, this is an interesting play because there is after that Kakariko, there is a lot for them to do. I don't know if this is because Doomtap felt burnt by Kakariko. This could be just a swamp play from Doomtap. Deciding, you know what, while I'm in the Mire area, I'm just going to open up a swamp because I can. Which makes sense for this play. Doesn't know about the hammer yet on digging game, but I'm sure we'll get there. We have both Hera keys, but there is an item in the basement. They were both downstairs in Hera. Doomtap actually going with no magic here. He might have a little bit of trouble here with the torches. Of course, if we do want to do the Hera into Swamp play, we will need to light the cutscene torches. So might just gamble the first set of torches. Oh, that was a nice stop there. That was pretty impressive. We could just pick up this magic and come back. It's not a big deal. Which is exactly what he's doing. Oh, there's a dash citrus. I didn't know there was a dash citrus in there as well now. Gotcha. I don't think I've ever seen that. I have to keep my eye out for it. Yes, Doomtap has been pulling off a lot of citrus clips so far. So Thieves Town not really giving us anything right now. Oh wow, really? Oh gosh. I genuinely thought this was you would need a fire rod. I have never seen this Maya citrus before. I didn't even know it existed. I always assumed you need to move the wall. So we'll see if Doomtap shows us right now. No, it looks like he's going for the regular one that I'm familiar with. And we have now got crystal number 2 there for Yoho. And we're doing some 1-frame buffering there. That was very, very quick. So this was Doomtap's most likely plan all along. To open up these doors here, and then it's done, and then when we're ready to go clear swamp, we can. Of course, as far as Doomtap knows, the hammer could be in here. Meanwhile, Yoho is moving on into Skullwoods. As now Doomtap is going to go pick up the rest of these items here. So we'll get the lamp, we'll get his tempered sword, and then eventually get over to Digging Game, get his hammer, and start clearing some of the dungeons that Yoho has. Of course, the advantage for Doomtap is they've opened everything up in Palace of Darkness. Oh! Getting grabbed. And just leaving it behind. I don't know if we've found any items yet in Skullwoods. No, we found a couple of keys at least. Two keys and a map or compass, thank you. So we're still lacking items. There's another key. Is getting this fairy here. Makes sense. I believe Yoho, was there a fairy in a bottle in Thieves Town? Some might actually just have a fairy anyway. And I think a red potion. They're good for health as Doomtap picks up his hammer. And now apart from that ether, they are pretty even there with items. Can Doomtap beat the timer? Yes, he can. Very quick. And bonks. Average time, it's the same as a regular, as a regular seed. Like, we might be hopping around. You might think glitches are going to speed up, but actually what glitches do is put more in play for us. So there's a lot more for us to do. Right now we can run into GT. I think that was the first item there on Moth. I believe it was a blue cane. Yes, there's a lot of variety. Yes, and then we did have a fair in a bottle. So yeah, there's a lot of variety in HMG. We cut out a bit of the overworld and bypass certain requirements, but that just puts more in play for us. Oh, blue cane was somewhere else. Sorry. Okay, it looks like we got the second item. And Yoho is out, so I'm wondering if he's gonna decide to go do Palace of Darkness or whether he's gonna go up to Dark Death Mountain. Yeah, this looks like Palace of Darkness. And a bit of a Kiki Yeet. So this is stuff that Doomtap's already done. And as we know, there was nothing in here apart from a shield, I believe. But we're not worried about shields. Getting those pesky Moldoms out of the way. As Doomtap is continuing to clear through Thieves Town. We're kind of in a little bit of a lull here. Feel free to follow these runners, putting on a good show for us. Putting on some very, very good execution. Like, what they've been doing so far is not easy, and it's been very, very clean. They're making it look easy, and I'm very jealous of them right now. So yeah, feel free, please give them a follow. Both very, very good runners. And also shout outs to my tracker today, Malmo, known in the chat as Super Malmo World. So give her a follow as well. One of our admins for the tournament. So here we go. Let's see if Doomtap can also pull off the blind script as well. Something about 7 being a prime number. Yeah, blind is just slacking with these puns. It's a very good script there. Oh, okay. That went way over my head. Oh, so yeah, Yoho did not check hammer pegs here. So this is, again, new information for us. And it's nothing there. I mean, Yoho right now is just kind of full on following dungeons right now. And to be honest, I do like that idea. Like after Kakariko, and then like the South Dark World. Just a lot of the dungeons just opened up to us instantly. I think at this point, the only thing we can't do is Turtle Rock. So we're just kind of looking for those items to finish off Turtle Rock, really. And potentially GT Big Key. So Doomtap actually just going straight to the back here and will most likely get both his items. So this could potentially be a bit of a time save here for him. Let's get pushed off that. Oh, these Gibdos. Nightmare. As we go into a helmet saw fight here on Yoho's side. Four slashes and we are done. So where does Yoho go next? Probably not Eastern Palace. Might decide to go Swamp. Because he does have that Hera small key, so can open it up. Doesn't need to go through Maya. And so far from what we've seen in Misery Maya, I think we've only found one item in there maybe. But it wasn't important. Oh, Yoho hasn't done the back yet. Okay, we've got to do this first then. I don't think Doomtap done right side, so he hasn't done the shooter chest or the big chest. Okay, it was just a red rupee on Moth. So good, he's going back in here. We'll pick up his second item and then probably save and quit here as well. Might see him go over to Eastern. Might decide to go finish off Palace of Darkness. Might just decide to go up the mountain and try and hold out. Possibly get the mirror along the way. Might just go Swamp. There's so many options that Doomtap could do right now. Okay, remembering he has actually picked up 2 items. A little unsure, but then gets there. As Yoho gets his shield. So where does Doomtap go? What would he do in this situation? Like, I don't think pod is a huge priority for him. With only 1 item on Helmasaur. So we can hold off. We don't need to worry about Eastern. So this might... Nope, I was going to say might be Swamp, but no. I mean, it doesn't make sense because Yoho would... Doomtap would need to drain the dams first. And then do all of this. So it doesn't make sense. So, yeah, we'll probably try and hold out for the mirror. So we'll see. Wonder, will he go up the wall? Yes, he will. So he's going to head over to Hookshot Cave, Super Bunny. As Yoho just continuing to clear these dungeons. So we'll have to keep counting items here and see if that all-elusive Pengator room, if he gets punished by it. Finds a flute there in Super Bunny. No, this is our first look at Ice Palace. We got a gold sword there for Doomtap. Okay, nothing here so far. Do we have a look at Turtle Rock or do we go over to Catfish? This is Turtle Rock. Okay. May have a little trouble here with Death Warping. That's not good for Yoho finding that compass there. Hoping to not find those. Yeah. Autopiloting the no skip. Okay, we get half magic. There's Doomtap. I think he picked up 50 rupees there in Lava Chest. Oh, the chain chomps. Okay, that's good enough for Doomtap. Moving on. So I'm wondering if this is going to be a GT play here from Doomtap. As Yoho picks up his second shield. We've still got one more item to find in Ice Palace. So I think we've got one more small key, a map, and an item. Nothing in Spike Cave. And there's the map. So we're kind of 50-50 for Yoho right now. If there's a small key, which means that this dungeon would be Samaria locked on Cold Stare, or we're just going to get the second item, or third item, I should say. So we'll see if that Pengator room skip pays out or not. And it's Doomtap now going in for the density check. We're still looking for that Ice Rod, and we're still looking for that Cane of Samaria. It's so typical of this game to give us so many items early and then just give us nothing for half an hour. I did not see what that is. I think that's the item. I did not see what that item was, though. It was just a cloud of fireballs. I think it was arrows. Okay, so nothing important then. But at least for Yoho, he knows that was that third item, so that sigh of relief with the Pengator skip. I'm just wondering if Yoho is going into GT here, and we find both items, which we found nothing yet so far, not even the big key. It's going to give Yoho quite the advantage, seeing as they've done a lot more crystals than Doomtap. At the moment, we are 5 versus 3 with the crystal count. Okay, can't say I've ever seen this before, but this looks like a pyramid fairy check. So not the GT play. There's an ice rod behind Ice Armos. So Doomtap is now Kana Samaria from Go mode. What is this wild thing going on in Yoho's screen? Unfortunately, Doomtap does have to leave that big chest. I feel a little bit sad here if Big Key's just in Hope Room. Okay, so Big Key's actually Samaria locked in GT. Never mind, I guess we did pick it up somewhere. I was obviously not paying attention. Looks like we are climbing. Oh no, we didn't pick up the big key. I thought not. Okay. I'm not going completely crazy. Locked doors for anyone? So Doomtap's kind of got to make a decision now. Because they're a little behind on crystals. Ice Palace is kind of the most dense for him right now. This looks like it's the swamp play, which is actually the most dense. Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to find out, to be honest, Malmo. Unless that second item in Misery Maya happens to be Kana Samaria. I thought only one item was found. I could be wrong. Oh, they were. Okay, never mind then. I am wrong. So a flute here for Yoho, which is never probably going to get activated. Okay, so that's why we didn't go over to the right side then. Because we found both items. Okay, Yoho checking catfish, so we haven't actually seen this yet. Nope. Just some bombs. So for Yoho, it must be a swamp or a GT play at this point, I would think. They've been so aggressive on dungeons and all of a sudden just kind of holding off now. Just doing a lot of cleanup. Get some mirror shield there in King's Tomb for his trouble. And a specky clip for Doomtap. So Yoho going to back of escape here will be picking up his cape. I believe that was in there. So that's 2 items there, I believe, on the left side swamp. I think we found the map and compass. So even though we're 1 item from go mode, Doomtap's just like, I'm just going to do this. With Specky Clip, it makes it less of a problem because we can still come back and do diver downs. But Doomtap just decided I'm just going to do this right now. And Yoho looks like he's now making that swamp play. Just wanted to do a little cleanup on the overworld. Needs to pull that lever. And now we're going to head into Hera. Let's see what's on left side swamp. Was it worth it? Are we going to get our red cane? No. That cane of Samara is still out there. But we haven't touched Eastern. We still don't know what's on that pedestal. Actually, no, Cane of Samaria can't be on pedestal, so that's dead, unfortunately. Yeah, it's true. We can pull ped if we really want to. The swamp's so far not really giving us anything. It's giving us a lot of junk. Still got 2 items here. 1 here and 1 on the boss. So unless Samaria ends up being on Argus, then swamp was completely dead. So I'm not sure what else that leaves us with. I think it's kind of down to Smith Chain without the mirror or Eastern Palace and Green Pendant between the 2 runners. So Swamp was just useless. Apart from that crystal, which we do need. So Doomtap has now brought up their crystal count to 4. So Yoho gonna head left side. Nope, just gonna go straight to the back. Which I don't mind this for a play, because if we really want to come back into left side swamp, it's a bit more free than it used to be, thanks to the Specky clip, and we're able to save ourselves a key. I would say with HMGs, yeah, it's kind of on par with regular seeds, maybe even like casual boot seeds. Maybe looking around 120s, 130s. Yes, that's very true as well. Depends on how comfortable you are with the glitches as well. So Doomtap's going to get some bad news here. This is just a small key. Didn't want to take the risk. So we'll see if Yoho decides to come back into Swamp and come and do left side Swamp or not. Oh, after you miss that first arrow, it's a nightmare. Just decides to go to sword slashes. So Yoho picking up his 6th crystal now. Still needs to get to behind the ice armos to find his ice rod. And we are still looking for that red cane as well. Meanwhile, Doomtap is now catching up on crystals. Yeah, an Ice Palace done now. We'll probably head to Pod before deciding what else he wants to do. So this looks like the GT play here from Yoho. Ice Rod is behind the Ice Armos, so Yoho's going to pick it up quite soon. And the climb is currently unavailable to us because the big key is locked behind Canis Samaria. So fortunately for these runners, they're kind of going to both get locked into find the Canis Samaria, clear your dungeons, and then do GT. So once they've finished all of this, I would make the prediction that they'd probably go to Eastern Palace and the Green Pendant next. I know Doomtap has done Hammer Pegs. And one of them, I think it's Yoho, has done Magic Bat. So both of them have got 3 checks. So it's literally only going to be the Smith or the Purple Chest that could potentially be Samaria. I don't think Doomtap's even gone over to Saha's closet. We've also got the Hera basement as well. Forgot about that one. So if that's the item, that could potentially be quite bad for Yoho, because Yoho hasn't gone into desert to pick up ether. And has used that Hera small key to open up swamp. They've both been fooled by the big key. I don't know if things are just playing on their mind a little bit. Oh, is this a Hera basement play here from Doomtap? Okay, this is spicy. I like this. At this point, if this is the answer, this kind of counts Yoho out. Unless he kind of rushes into desert and makes a line for this Hera basement play. Now Yoho is in full Cane of Samaria search. So where do we go first, Yoho? Got the bow out. Turns to the right. So yeah, looks like we're just going to go straight into Eastern Palace. Hover to try next. Yeah, we're in hover go mode. Oh, a mushroom. Oh, no. Oh, it continues. We are just going to straight up just hand in this mushroom. We are not messing around. We made that play. We earned this mushroom. So these are all new checks now. So this is quite interesting. So just bombs there in Eastern. Oh, and bombs on that mushroom. So Hera Basement was not the answer. That's 2 items already out of it. Oh, wasn't expecting a fake flute there, but caught me off guard. But very nice. We do have the actual flute, but who needs that? So I wonder if Doomtap's going to do Smith Chain. That's going to kind of give us like this 50-50 play now. We've got 2 items left technically through Eastern Palace. No, this is just the magic back play, which we know is nothing. Okay, that's 3 items, so Yoho can just go straight to the boss now. So I wonder what's on Doomtap's mind. Are we going to do the Smith? Are we going to activate our flute and go over to Eastern? Oh, this is the Smith. Okay. Like, we've got 2 items in the Smith chain and 1 item on the green pendant. And one of those 3 checks is going to be our red cane. And if it's not, I can't think of what else we've got left. Well, it could be the mirror into Mimic Cave. I think that was mentioned in the chat earlier. There's our green pendant. Are we believing in Eastern Palace today? No, we're not. So a mirrorless Smith chain seems to be the answer. Yes, and I don't think Yoho's done Pyramid Fairy either. Which I think is logically in logic through the front door. Ooh, nice little clip. I've never seen that one before. Oh, and this looks like it's straight onto the Smith chain for Yoho. He's going to have to run back. So we're going to get a synced up Yeah, you haven't got your flute activated. So yeah, at this point it does seem like Doomtap is a little bit behind. But it depends. Is the red cane here? Is it on purple chest? And do they go for purple chest? And there we go. So that was about 1:14:50. Doomtap hits go mode. And then 1:15:11. So about 21 seconds behind hitting go mode. But Yoho does have a pod clear over Doomtap. So I wonder if we're going to get the laser bridge clip thingy. Oh, we brought out the hook shot, so it looks like we might. Or not. We're just going to go in through the front door, pick up our big key, then maybe do it afterwards. No, they don't. No one has the big key yet. I think only I want to say only Doomtap's actually been in there. So big key's at the front somewhere. Yep, that's right. So yeah, Yoho hasn't done any of this. So we know the big key must be either the spike room or the fire locked rooms. I mean, this not having this mirror is just going to make this whole little sequence here pretty awkward. It's probably quicker just to run back out the front door than take a death warp, because I believe we're both on red now. As Doomtap now evens up the crystal count, 6-6. There's a big key and no clutch mirror. So Doomtap about a mountain climb and a big key grab behind. Yeah, you can, but we don't have the mirror, so we're going to do this little clip over here, which will bring us on to like another land bridge thingy. And we can do some funky auto walk-in over there. We'll do a few hops here. We're gonna... Nope, doesn't get it. Can be a little bit tricky, this one. Yeah. Might come down to this. Like, how long do you, if you're a little uncomfortable with this, it might just have been quicker to go through the center. There we go. There's the hop. Move up a little bit and hop down, and then there's the auto walk. And there we go. Did lose a little time, but still ahead. So I'm not sure how familiar Doomtap is with that clip, but I guess we'll find out quite soon. Yes, big key is in GT is Samaria locked. So neither of them have been able to do the climb. So from here on onwards, it's all execution. And they've both got exactly the same things that they need to do. Oh, Doomtap just gonna... Doomtap's going through the front door. Okay, this... I don't know if I agree with this. Even if I wasn't comfortable with the laser bridge, I think I'd still go through the middle. It's still going to have to go out that middle door because he's going to have to get some small keys. So still going to probably want to open that big chest. So I think that time that Yoho lost trying to get that clip is kind of nullified. Yeah. But I was just saying, I think I would have left and gone through the middle and just gone straight to the big chest. Yeah, so I think it's marginally quicker to just save and quit after Turtle Rock and do the clip. But hasn't got too much to worry about right now. I don't think that's going to lose him this seed. It might. Oh, are we going to do... No, we're not doing Tile Room. Tile Room is a key. Yeah, I think you're right there. Unless a small key... Oh, do we could a small key be upstairs? Or in Compass Room, because we've got the big key here? Oh, big key anyway. Gonna check what these is. I don't know what he's looking for. Oh, look, there's this. Oh, probably the mirror, because now we're gonna have a death warp, yeah. I hope he used up that fairy earlier. I think Doomtap did. No, still his fairy. It's fine. We didn't have enough of this drop-down simulator. So we'll have a bit more. Okay, we're finally back to the front door. So yeah, from here on, it's something that we've done hundreds of times, this GT climb. Let's see how Yoho's... I mean, Yoho's execution's been on point, and so has Doomtap's. Like, I cannot fault either of these runners for their execution today. And sitting here watching, even I've learnt a few things from them. So Doomtap now. Hot on Yoho's towel. Also going to open it up the vanilla way. Or not. Just kidding. Sometimes with glitch rando, you just want to do glitches. You can do things normal ways, but we want to glitch our way around. Now Doomtap's going to get the unfortunate news. He's also going to have to do... I was going to say Default Simulator, but no. He's just going to save and quit. And honestly, I think that might be quicker. Oh no! Yo, don't take a death now. That would have been something. Then we've got a game. That was a nice pattern there from Aga does decide to throw a blue ball at us. Nice! 3 cycle. Are we going to get a clipe? Yeah, we do. Yes, both bows were in CAC. Both gloves were in CAC. Moonpole in CAC. Gloving. Yeah, we said glove. That was a lot in CAC. Hook shot. We're already onto phase 2, and we'll quickly onto phase 3 with his Ganon. And as long as Yoho can avoid falling down, it looks like they might get this game. Can we get a triple? Nope. And there we go. So as long as Yoho can now make it across this bridge, we'll be taking game 1. Get your GGs in chat. as he takes this game 1-0 with an official race time of 1:29.18. OMG, says the Triforce. Looks like Doomtap is just gonna finish this off anyway. Why not? Yeah, literally here. I'm sure Doomtap will, Yoho will join us in a few moments. This Doomtap is now across Moldorm 2. We still didn't find out what that mirror is. And welcome, Yoho. GG's.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, how did you find that?
Everything sucked. I mean, I did like everything, so I don't know. No good.
Yeah. was kind of laughing a little bit, like you done so much of that light world, and so did Doomtap. Like you were literally hand in hand for at least the first half hour of this race, and left CAC till quite late to find everything.
Yeah, there was just like then once you get the CAC, it gave you a bunch of stuff. So
yeah, and then it turns into the 30 minutes of trying to find your go mode.
Yeah.
So you missed out on, because I was a little bit worried, you missed out on Desert Early, which had the ether for Misery Maya.
Yeah, I mean, I had done Hera by that point. I think and had the key. I didn't count on whatever.
Yeah, I mean there was a second item in Hera Basement.
Yeah.
So there was, yeah. So Doomtap did actually check all both items in Maya and Hera Basement, which obviously were nothing. But yeah, otherwise, that was kind of really the main difference between you two. Like, there was just extra few checks. Because that Kane and Samaria were basically last location for both of you. Actually, I don't think Doomtap went Eastern Palace.
Oh.
So I was able to skip that.
Yeah. I'm guessing he probably did like left side swamp or something like that too, along with Meyer.
Yes, he did do left side swamp. He done that before heading towards the back.
Yeah, I just didn't want to do it.
Yeah,
there's already like a chance that you're key locked by Meyer, so I'm not just like, I'll do what I can.
Yeah,
It
turned out to be the right decision there.
Yeah.
As Doomtap has now killed the pig and holding his sword in the sky. And does finish this seed at 1:32.21. There's about 3 minutes between you two, so it really wasn't that much between you. It was an interesting race. Doomtap did end up getting that ice rod quite a bit earlier, but was quite far behind on crystal dungeons.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I specifically played to try and put off GT as much as possible.
Mm.
So, like, the full clear GT is one of those, like, it can bite you as much as it can help you things. So,
yeah, definitely. And like I said, like, it just these little decisions that you've made just kind of won you the game, really. And welcome, Doomtap. GG's.
Hey, GG's.
yeah, GG.
Yeah, how was that for you, Doomtap? How do you find it?
That was fine. I felt slow. I always feel like I did things in the wrong order or at the wrong time. But overall, it wasn't too bad considering the circumstances.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like what I was saying to Yoho before you came in, there was like for the first half an hour, you were both literally like arm in arm. There was very little divergence between you two until you both got to CAC. The only difference is Yoho didn't go into desert, so he didn't have the Maya medallion.
Oh,
so was able to skip that, but you were able to skip Eastern, which saved you back a little bit of time. Otherwise, it was probably just a few divergence. It was just a few decision makings that kind of made this. Yoho seemed to focus more on dungeons and dungeon clears, whereas you done a lot of the other stuff and then went for the dungeons. As it turned out, it didn't really matter which way you decided to do it because of that where that kind of scenario ended up.
Yeah, nobody wants to do the mirrorless frog. It just sucks. And I didn't really have much to pair it with, so that kind of disincentivized me even more. But
Yeah, I think I
I
admits the first time there, and I could have like done something, but I'm going to do Skullwoods instead.
well, I went into Mire, I think, immediately into the Dark World, and then I cleared the South Loop because I'd come out in Swamp. So by the time I cleared all the overworld checks in Thieves Town, there wasn't. I don't know. I couldn't take the frog with me anywhere unless I did him immediately, and I didn't want to. And I guess that was a mistake? Question mark. I'll have to watch it back because I'm curious.
Yeah,
I tend to not remember things while I play the seed, and then when I watch it back, I'm like, oh, that was not very smart.
Yeah, I felt like I executed that, so
I think I played fine. My clips were good.
had a pretty terrible Argus fight. True to form for me.
yeah, like I said, like just watching, like it was like both of you were just your execution was very, very good. Like that, there was no difference between that. So it was just came down to routing decisions. To be honest, at the end of it, the only difference, kind of like with that Smith chain, is Yoho decided to do the powder when you're doing the CAC checks, because the Titan's mitts were both in CAC, both gloves were in CAC. But then, yeah, after Doomtap done Thieves Down, it also done the hammer pegs. So we knew it was either Smith or Purple Chest after Yoho done Eastern. But yeah, it was a very interesting match. Like it was, like I said, it could have gone either way right up until the end, because you both basically, it was about 20 seconds difference between you both picking up that Cane of Samaria.
Yeah, I mean, it felt like it was going to be real close. Because, like, when I was playing, I felt like I was losing because I thought that Doomtap was just going to play better than me and do things faster. So he was going to get the edge there. And we were just going to end up both having the full clear, basically. So,
yeah, I mean, it's similar to what exactly happened. Like you both just ended up full clearing the seed, more or less. Like you might both skipped a little bit here and there, but otherwise, yeah, you both basically full cleared it. And it just kind of... Sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say, I did a lot of stupid things. Like, I started going to the back of desert, and I realized there was no item there, and I trapped myself behind the rocks. I tried to go upstairs in GT, and I didn't know what to do in Turtle Rock. I probably should have just saved and quit out of the roller room and just clipped back to the laser bridge or something.
I ended up walking back to the front.
I could have done that too. For some reason, I thought it was a good idea to hook speed from there to GT. I know it's not very fast.
I did the same thing. Yeah, it's not that much slower.
No,
it's like a few seconds slower.
But I was doing it for no reason. I just slowed myself down.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, it was all just like minimal things. I think not having that mirror just kind of made you really kind of think, like, it's a little bit of an unusual situation not having that mirror. So you're kind of thinking, like, which way is faster, because I'm not used to doing these particular routes. But I did like the after you picked up your big key, you done the save and quit and went back in. I thought that was a pretty good idea.
I still didn't know.
It worked out better.
Yeah.
What I did, especially because I forgot I had a fairy in a bottle.
I used it on purpose. I died in Spike Cave. Yeah, I don't know. I'm happy with it. It was a reasonable race, I would assume.
Yeah, I look forward to watching it back. Thanks for the comms. Thanks for the tracking, guys. I know this kind of got put together last minute, so thank you guys for stepping in.
Yeah, no worries. Have you decided for a game 2 yet? Or...
Not yet. Probably after this.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll be looking out for it. But yeah, any last words? before
That's it.
we...
Thanks, guys.
I like Yoho.
Oh, I like Pete.
All right, great. Thank you. Yeah, thank you both runners. Thank you, Doomtap and This Is Not Yoho for putting on a great race. Really couldn't be decided until towards the end. Thank you, Malmo, for doing tracking for us, clicking all those buttons, keeping me in check. Let me know about all the glitches and yeah, everyone in chat as well. Well, I'm not super familiar with some of the stuff, but it's been good fun. It's been a great race. I've enjoyed it. I hope you have as well. I don't know if we've got any more games in the HMG scene going on right now. 10:30 Eastern Time. Perfect. Thank you so much. So that's still a couple of hours away. Spleeby and another person. Isn't there? I can't remember.
I think it's Simple Clips.
Okay. Thank you. I don't have the thing up. Awesome. So yeah, hopefully see you guys for that race. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. And yeah, catch you all soon. Catch you for the next race.